I don't know where to begin on today. I mean, I woke up, I was going mule deer hunting in southern Alberta with my good buddy Jared Sikuski, and I was gonna take Michaela on her first hunt. And I get this phone call from Chip and Pepper, and they bought a...
Coming up next, it's me, Chip, Pepper, the original high steppers. Second to none, if you shoot us down, we'll come back even hotter. Hey, Jordan, later. But Jordan's out. Jordan Walsh and your new hosts are Chip and Pepper. We're heading out to Wiley Point. Watch this. Welcome to rawhide hunting. Yeah!
Rawhide Hunting is brought to you by Huskamaw, Best of the West, BRP, Wolverine Supplies, the official retailer of Rawhide Hunting, Safety Coordination Services, Hornady, Firebird Exploding Targets, Prophet River Firearms, APA Archery, Smith's Consumer Products, Silver Willow Taxidermy, Buck Expert, the Town of Wainwright, Wiley Point Lodge, Wrangler, Rig Hand Distillery, and these fine partners.
Our newfound friends, Chip and Pepper, phoned us an hour and a half early for our flight. Somehow we get through security, somehow we get checked in. We got 20 minutes to spare. We were cutting it close, but that's the Wild TV way. If I don't get a window seat, I'm gonna be irate.
You're not, because I'm gonna get them.
No. Going to Winnipeg. Bit of a gone show of a morning. You know, we're saddled up, we're going on a mule deer hunt, and I get a phone call from my newfound friends, Chip and Pepper Foster, fashion designers out of Hollywood that have a huge interest in fishing and hunting. They're at the Lake of the Woods, Kenora, Ontario, saying that they've bought 2 airline tickets out to Winnipeg so we can, get to Winnipeg and then drive out to Lake of the Woods and go fishing with these guys. So we rerouted to the airport and barely made it on time, but here we are. It's a damn good thing that Brad's not on this episode, because all the organization is out the window. The wheels are off the plane. We're simply winging it. See what happens. Well, where do I start? I mean, we're here. We're at the Lake of the Woods. This morning I thought, I was going to be in Alberta. I think Michaela's going to kill me because, she had no intentions of coming out here. And here she is, but she's excited. I'm excited. I got that much idea on how this trip's going to go. Pepper's on his way to pick us up right now and get this show on the road. It's time to go rawhide fishing. There's something new for you.
Ahoy! What's up, bud?
Oh, not too much. Hello. How are you? Good.
How we doing, kids? Good to see ya. We love hanging out here and just, it's the best. But you think of all the stuff we've done and, TV, NBC, movies, MTV Sports. And at the end of the day, you know where I'm most happy? Right here, Lake of the Woods. Lake of the Woods. And we're gonna have fun with Jordan this weekend.
We're gonna have a blast.
Chippy, you'll see Chippy. He'll arrive he always runs really early, so he'll be here about 8 hours late. Right? Why don't you go in this boat? You go in that boat, and I'm gonna jump in that boat after. Growing up here in Canada, and then going down south, where, in the States, it's so important because it brings me down to the roots, also with my family, my wife, my kids. This place where we're about to see this weekend is probably one of the most special places in Canada. To come here and see this, top shelf. Fishing's good, hunting's good, life is good.
We got a situation already. So Pepper's at his cabin right now. It's 5 to 9. We're supposed to fish at 9, and Pepper just realizes he doesn't got a boat that's big enough to bring Chip, Tatiana, and Mike and all their stuff here. So we got to send somebody with a boat. Do you mind going?
Oh, no, I'll be happy to go. Lake in the morning is beautiful.
What's going on?
How's it going? frustrating. Is this gonna matter?
No.
Like, we're not out in the morning. We're 2 hours late.
Not at all.
Is this not gonna matter whatsoever?
Not at all. Lake of the Woods is the best fishery that we've got out, honestly, in northern Ontario and probably in Canada. 60 to 100 walleye a day. Even in a half day, you can break 100 easily.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
100.
Absolutely.
Have you dealt with these guys before?
Yes.
Chip and Pep?
It's lake time.
Lake time. If I hear that again, I'm going home. Lake time, yeah. We operate on lake time around.
Landlord's here. Hi. What an idiot. Well, these guys just got in from LA, so they just arrived with all 15 bags and all for 2 days. So that's pretty good. This is a real picture. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but maybe I'll go outside. But that's a real moose. I'm in the boat behind, and that's my brother and one of our buddies, and that's a moose, a little moose running right in front of their boat. What's up, kids? Welcome to TV land, Chip and Pepper style. So we just come on, let's bounce. Really? Well, come on, let's go. I love the smell of gas in the morning. Reminds me of fishing and hunting. I said not a bad start. Chip and Pepper time at 8:30 time call, and it's already 12 o'clock. Time flies when you're busy doing nothing. Jordan, what's up, buddy? Jordan. Rawhide.
How you doing?
Good, buddy. Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Nice.
For them. Yeah.
What do you guys
Awesome.
figure? Ready to catch
Let's
some
go.
walleye?
Yeah. Yes. Rawhide. Rawhide. Let's go, kids.
Let's get out
We're
of here.
gonna go. Time to do some nude yoga.
You just catch a fish, then I'll show me wheeling them in.
All right, you guys can go in.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, we're with Maddie. Maddie, the one-man patty. Let's go.
My job at Wiley Point Lodge on Lake of the Woods is a senior guide. I've been out here 10 seasons now, and actually have a cabin on the lake as well, so 14 years on the lake.
Captain, may I approach the boat and get on it?
So the way that the lodge runs it is they actually are, we run a program for keeping fish. There's a premium that you have to pay to be able to take fish home. That way we preserve our fishery, which is an absolutely fantastic fishery here on Lake of the Woods. The way that the MNR runs it out here is fantastic. It's always in the best interest of the fishery, in the best interest of keeping it going for years to come. That way it's not just my grandfather and my dad can enjoy it. That way my kids and their grandkids can enjoy fishing on Lake of the Woods as well.
I just want to go on record right now and say that I'm a hunter. I know this much about fishing, okay? So I am totally a fish out of water right now. I'm flopping around looking like Gumby and Dumbo because I have zero idea what the hell I'm doing. There's only one way to learn. Let's get at her.
Yeah, with Chip and Pepper. of
With
course.
Chip and Pepper, of course.
Yeah, he's gonna learn on a jig. It's very, very hard. Maddie, tell us what we do here.
All it is, jig with a minnow, let it free spool all the way down to bottom. Once the line stops, your jig's on bottom. All you gotta do is clip the reel, lift up maybe an inch at the absolute most, and you just shake the jig. You're imitating a wounded bait fish, just like that.
Oh, is that right?
That's it.
Wow! Look at that walleye!
No way!
Wow! Oh my gosh!
We've got a whole minute without one. I'm a little nervous. We're on, boys, we're on!
Slow down. Swing him in towards me, buddy.
Lake of the Woods, 3 fish in about 2 minutes. So here I am teaching Michaela how to fish. It's literally the blind leading the blind. I don't know a damn thing, but I caught one already, so obviously I'm a quick learner. Because somebody is still at 0. Oh, that's a good one. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. You got to get a picture of that one.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a
In the
good
boat.
one.
By drop, we mean break up. Don't just deck her in the face.
Everybody's hooked the fish, but only 3 have been successful in getting it into the boat. Chip, who's the one that's unsuccessful so far?
Me.
That's you.
Seriously, this is a good one. This is my comeback. This is like nuts. If you want to come to fishing heaven, right here, kids.
We caught 100 fish today. Where in the world can you go on the lake for 2 hours and catch over 100 walleye? This trip, 10 out of 10.
Gentlemen, you know what? This is unbelievable. With the family and the friends, this is what fishing and lake life's all about. I'm really, you know what? I'm really glad that you guys had us out here to do this.
Thanks,
seriously.
buddy.
What a day we had, though. We probably caught north of 100 fish, a great meal here at Wiley Point Lodge.
I'd say that deserves 2 thumbs up and a rawhide chucking horns.
Here we are, day 2, rawhide fishing with Wiley Point and good old Matty D in the back there. And I gotta tell you, 5 minutes in, we've already caught 4 fish. Pep and I are at least, feeding the family. We got the keepers.
Good job, buddy.
Thank God somebody can catch the big boys around here, otherwise we'd starve up on this boat. I don't know what Chip's doing. Michaela, she eats smaller portions, so she caught a smaller fish, but at least she wouldn't starve. Chip, he'd be shriveled up to nothing.
I'm trying to fix my GoPro. I'm trying to figure out how to work it.
Hollywood over here.
I know. I'm going up to the plates. I got one.
Fish on!
Fish on! Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Pop, grab that camera. Which one?
Got him?
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan! Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's a big smallmouth.
Oh, smallmouth. Smallmouth bass. Let's see. Oh my God, he's huge.
We got a smallmouth bass. In here's like Velcro. Literally, it feels like shoe Velcro. It's crazy. These guys have got a lot of spunk. Took quite a while for them to calm down in the net. This is a pretty lake average. Maybe a little bit bigger, but they'll do tournaments here, Lake of the Woods, and they'll get
I
about
was in a bass.
4 to
Oh,
6
there's a
inches,
fish on.
inches
Fish on
bigger.
behind you.
We got another fish on here. We're gonna go ahead and chuck this guy back.
That's a good time.
We hit the first spot this morning. Matt took us to. We hammered him, slowing down a little bit, so we're gonna relocate. We're darn near at our limit. We're just working on getting a shore lunch. We got a big family to feed, and Pepper and I have been doing most of the catching, so me and
that's
him
right.
got to keep them rolling. We're responsible for. That's enough. That's enough. We're responsible for feeding this whole boat, and we're gonna relocate, hammer them, and feed. I'm hungry. You're hungry. The seagulls are hungry. Shore lunch.
Old school beer battered shore lunch. Take off, eh?
Take off, eh?
Beauty day, eh? So here we are. We're actually at Lake of the Woods. We've never ever been here in this little bay. It's called Queen Island, I guess, in the backside. But I've been here 30 years, never been here before. But what we're doing right now, we're having a shore lunch, which is the fish we caught, and we're gonna slice them up, eat them with beans, potatoes, bacon, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves and basically tell fish stories.
Yeah, every single day with Wiley Point, we put on a shore lunch for our guests. It's part of our daily routine. We make shore lunch out on an island or back at the lodge, and we can make whatever type of fish you want. But it's amazing how many people come up here, not for the fishing, not for the food, not for Wiley, but to just enjoy like an old school fire shore lunch. It's amazing how many people just live for that and keep coming back year after year after year, and can't blame them. It's pretty good. So this is how we make the beer batter Cajun style for the Wiley Point shore lunches that we do. This here is just a Cajun seasoning. And the trick is when you think it's red enough, you add a little bit more. And a lot of people, when they try to make this, they make it super thick, like pancake mix. And you want it to be really runny. That way, when you cook a fish, it's not super gooey and fluffed up. It's nice and crisp. And you get a perfect fillet, perfect cook, and it cooks amazing.
Best fish you'll ever have in your life, right here.
Dinner is served. Matt from Wiley's just beached the boat and prepped us an amazing shoreline lunch. Chip, Pep, I, and the fam jam. We're gonna mow down on some beer battered walleye that was still flopping when we cut it. Threw her on the wide open fire, and I gotta tell you, this is gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, but hold it. Your mom phoned me. She says you have to go on a diet.
I do need to go on that, but oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. So good. So good.
Hey, great job, you guys. Awesome.
We're missing one more.
Come on up. Bob's Burgers. There's Bob.
I was in the clothing business, and I met Chip and Pepper maybe in 1986 in a trade show in Vancouver. Well, all of a sudden one day they just walked in for a burger. They're burger lovers, and their grandfather actually made the pickles that we use, Elman's pickles, so that I got this order with lots of pickles and came out, and there's Chip and Pepper, and then in this area they're famous. They're like rock stars.
Let's get a photo.
Well, there it is. All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Chip and Pepper family.
Thank you.
Dustin, what's up? There's Dustin, the owner, right there. How are you, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Back in 1991, my father built Wiley Point Lodge from scratch. I've actually been working at Wiley Point Lodge for 10 years. This is my 8th year running it. Growing up in the lodge industry has been a blast. We meet a ton of neat people, from our customers to our staff. Lake of the Woods is a very unique lake. It's not just for anglers. From going out to seeing the Indian rock paintings, to the old prisoner of war camps, to the gold mines on the lake, to the history of Al Capone and Whiskey Island on Lake of the Woods, and how you used to use Lake of the Woods as a smuggling run back into Prohibition days. There's just so much cool history on this lake, aside from the fishing. If you're an outdoors person, even if you're not, this really is the place for you.
Here we are, our last night on Lake of the Woods at Wiley Point Lodge with Chip and Pepper. And I gotta tell you, we've had a heck of a time. We got 120 walleye yesterday, probably 50 today. We had an amazing shoreline lunch. But this is it. This is the Holy Grail. Us three, we're going in and we're going after the almighty muskie.
You bet, coach. We're going to do it.
We gotta catch one.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught one?
No.
It's gonna be,
But
it's gonna be the time.
I feel like it. I'm going to.
He's vibrating. We got our guide, Matt Diamond.
That
He's
is
gonna hook us
awesome.
right on the
And his
muskie.
partner, Billy.
It's
Billy
gonna be
Bob.
between 3 and 5 feet, and we're gonna get this bugger in the boat. Let's do her up.
So what you're gonna have is you're gonna have a 40-pound fish at 4.5 miles an hour hit one of these and take it that way.
Like they're gonna take me for a ride? There's literally more pull on this rod right now than there is, and we even got the biggest walleye, which I'm sure to all you fishermen out there is no surprise. But to me, I mean, I have no clue what I'm doing, so it's neat to see.
It's a brand new bait, so we'll be able to tell.
We do what we do and we like that. Don't sing, don't rap, don't dance, don't dance, we're off time. Don't dismiss us, don't blink your eyes, you might miss us. Move fast, we have a blast, have a last. Life is short, don't last. Get to it, get through it. You know these brothers are gonna help you through it.
What in the world did I just witness? Well, the bugs started all fine, but they are getting progressively worse. I really appreciate it. My good buddy Chip and Pep would help me out and let me know when they're on my ankles instead of letting them feed on me.
They're eating like
Some friends.
the buffet. Oh, I thought I had the buffet.
Just make
And
it
then, oh, like that. Almost. That was good. Oh, it jumped out.
We're jigging for muskie, and all we've caught is the other person's bait. They've caught each other. Chip is on the board with Michaela's bait.
There's the eagle.
But it's looking promising. We can see the muskie on the bottom, on the cam there, the fish cam.
Look at that sky. Looks like a popsicle.
I don't know what kind of popsicles you're eating. I gotta say, this muskie fishing is pretty comparable to hunting in the sense that you're always kind of after that one particular, be it target buck or target bull. We're after not necessarily a target, but a very targeted species that's very, very difficult to catch. In this instance, it's kind of a mixture between, you know, big game hunting and waterfowl hunting, where you're playing the patience game, and it's probably going to come, but you just got to be patient. Then when it does come, you got to make your shot. But this is just like hunting in the sense that you can go all day without seeing anything, and it only takes 1 split second to see that big bull.
1 second!
And the whole thing has changed.
It's changed!
Thanks, Pat. Coming out here, I had no idea what I was getting into. But boy, oh boy, when I sit here now and look back at this trip, it's one of the funnest that I've had in my time of hosting Rawhide. From fishing walleye, shoreline lunch, and most of all, spending time with family. Maybe we didn't get that all-important muskie, but at the end of the day, any chance you get to be on the lake with your family and friends and create those memories that last a lifetime, you've done yourself good, and that's what it's all about.
Rawhide Hunting is brought to you by Husqvarna, Best of the West, BRP, Wolverine Supplies, the official retailer of Rawhide Hunting, Safety Coordination Services, Hornady, Firebird Exploding Targets, Prophet River Firearms, APA Archery, Smith's Consumer Products, Silver Willow Taxidermy, Buck Expert, the Town of Wainwright, Wiley Point Lodge, Wrangler, Rig Hand Distillery, and these fine partners.